guys, what's up? This is going to be the skill combo guide. Okay, we're going to look at pre-awakened skills and awakened skills. We're going to do this right in a node war. I'm just waiting to channel swap. Okay, I'm going to just go through the skills right now. Okay, so you got Sage's Memory. You have multiple magic arrows. I'm going to actually put that right on the bar for right now. We'll go over that after. You should also have Fireball Explosion 3. You should have your Meteor Max. You should have Ultimate Teleport. You should have Magic Shield 4. Mana Absorption 3. Lightning Storm 3. Residual Lightning 4. You can skip this for now, but you want the pre-Rex for Blizzard, and then you want Ultimate Blizzard. You want Speed Spell 3. You also want to go with Protected Area 5, Healing Aura 5, Healing Lighthouse 4, and these are extras. You don't have to get those. You have extra points. You can do Mind Training. You also want Infinite Mastery, which is AP, or sorry, it is HP in accuracy for the last node, and the rest are HP. So that's your pre-awakened real quick and dirty, okay? You obviously want to max everything out in the awakened tree. Alright, so the first couple of skills that we're going to go over right now while we wait. So I'm going to put my guy into pre-awakened, so it's got his staff out, okay? So, first skill that we're going to go over, stages. This makes everything instant cast, okay? I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to just go through the skills. So basically, the combo for PvE or PvP is pretty similar, okay? So if you're fighting at range, you can use whatever skill that you want to at first. What I usually do in pre-awaken, before awaken was out, I'd usually use my fireball, okay? So your fireball is S in left control, or left click, okay? And then after you cast it, you hold right click, and it does the fireball explosion, okay? After that combo, you have your lightning, and then residual lightning, that's the right click as well. So you're gonna hold S and F, and then hold right click right after. Okay, then for lightning chain, you're gonna hold shift and right click, and then after it's done casting, when you want to proc the secondary attack, you're gonna hold left click and right click. Okay, after you're done with those rotations, so here I'll show you a quick rotation. So that's like your AoE, those are your knockdowns, they have stiffness. Okay, so here is a 3-skill combo. So say I do residual, into residual lightning, I do fireball, into fireball explosion, I do chain lightning, into chain explosion. Okay, then what now? Okay, this is where this skill comes in. This is spammable, okay? It's a good single target, it's good for hunting down people. So multiple magic arrows is the skill that you want. That's the fill-ins, like the filler, for when your main skills are on cooldown. So after I cast my residual lightning, it's down on the ground, I cast my fireball and fireball explosion, chain lightning into chain explosion, you want to then spam your multiple magic arrows, okay? This is the basic rotation. You use that in PvP, you use it in PvE. Alright. Now this next rotation's a little different. It's a cooldown base rotation. So the two skills that are really important in this, actually there's more than 2, there's 4. Okay, so you got Sages, which is going to be your first skill that you pop. Second skill that you're going to pop is Speed Spell. Okay, so this makes you attack, move fast, and casting speed. It increases it all for 30 seconds. And so movement, attack, and cast. huge. And I say Sages into Speed Spell because you're gonna then go into um, Meteor. So this is like a DPS rotation for cooldowns. So you're gonna go into Meteor Shower, into Blizzard. Okay? So I'm gonna show you what that looks like right now. The Sages, it needs to be put on the action bar itself. There's no combo for it. So you're gonna cast Sages, cast Speed Spell. You're gonna then cast Meteor into Blizzard. Okay? Now the whole point of this Blizzard, the Meteor into Blizzard, is that the Meteor knocks down and the Blizzard stacked with the Speed Spell, your projectiles that are coming down are falling at a faster rate. So you're doing the highest, like your output's the highest at that point for damage. Now, we're gonna obviously have to wait, but we're not gonna wait for the skill to be up. So the next rotation is more of a defensive, before like you go into a group of mobs or a group of people in PvP, whether it's Node Wars or Red Battlefield. So it's going to be the same first two skills. You're going to do Sages into Speed Spell. And then instead of going right into Meteor Shower and then Blizzard, you're going to go into Protected Area, which increases your DP for the next 8 seconds for you and your party. And you have all resistances except for grapple. So you can still get grabbed out of this. Zerkers, Velks, Ninjas. Okay. And then you're also going to use Q. Q is your magic shield. So this puts a shield on you for 25% of you. It absorbs or consumes MP equal to 25% of damage for 30 seconds. All resistance go up 15% for the next 30 seconds as well. Okay, so we're gonna pretend that we hit Sages, we go into Speed Spell, we shift Q for the Protected Area into Q, which I think is on cooldown, okay? And then you would be able to go into the pack, drop a Meteor, into a Blizzard, if the cooldown's up. Okay? I hope that makes sense. That's pretty much it for rotations. So you have like a typical rotation which consists of the lightning, chain lightning, fireball into multiple magic arrows, okay? And then you have the other rotation, which is DPS, which is Sages, Speed Spell, into Meteor, into Ultimate Blizzard. And then you have the defensive rotation, which is Sages, Speed Spell, Protected Area, and Magical Shield. And then into, say, the 4 spell rotation or the cooldown rotation, which would be the Meteor into Ultimate Blizzard. Okay? Now let's see, I just need to check. We're gonna hop over to the Node War. And I'll go through these skills while we're killing people, just so you can see how they're used in PvP. And then we'll go over the awakening skills. So with the awakening skills, rotation can vary. It becomes like muscle memory. It becomes like second nature. You know what spell's gonna come next or what cooldown's up, and vice versa. So get onto the horse. Let's go find some people to kill. It looks like we're heading over here. So I'm not gonna, when I die, I'll go over the skills, but I'm gonna go through the combos as we are fighting. So this is WF, it's your little dash. Alright, I'm just gonna buff up. That was my defense buff rotation. I'm in a bad spot. I don't know why my staff is out. Alright, so we're gonna restart. We're gonna reset here. Alright, I just popped my 3-minute cooldown. Looks like we're lagging here, I guess. So I'm gonna drop the meteor on these people, okay? We're gonna kill a few. I'm gonna drop the water. This move right here is a pushback. It does some decent damage. Okay, I'm gonna dash into that person. It's all super armor. I'm gonna use the shift F into shift left click. I'm gonna try to get out of here and heal. And then it's like a rinse and repeat rotation. This guy's gonna try to chase me. I'll just kite a little bit. I'm gonna lay down the lava. I'm gonna probably just go back here. I'm gonna heal up one more time. Get my magical shield going. I have ultimate up. We're gonna go in and try to chunk these people right here in the front. You got this one, okay. That one's gonna go down. I lied, it didn't go down. So we're gonna back up. Also, in Awakening, you have a ranged attack called Aquasphere, I think. Let me just double check and make sure that I'm on that right thing. Yeah, Water Sphere, sorry. So this is what this looks like. It's a knockdown, the first one, but that second piece hit. So basically what you want to do, alright, we got some, ooh, I don't know if we're trying to kill these people. Alright, sorry. Okay, so usually when you go in, hold on. So usually when you go in, when you initiate, you go in with the WF in Awakening. Not necessarily always in PvP, but in PvE it's a good start to start a rotation. So you basically want to get behind people, kill some peeps, then get grabbed by a Zerker. And then I'm going to try to just spam my rotations to get out. Okay, Shift F is really strong. You get pretty much super armor front, back, left, and right. I'm out of mana, I'm going to heal some mana. But the charge also, this WF also regens mana. That guy died pretty quick. Guy's probably going to die. There's that water gun. I just got out of that stun, so I'm going to come over here and heal. Probably going to die right here. Alright, so I can't go over the skills. So basically the main rotation is you want to go in with the WF. Okay, I usually go into the Shift F right after because that gives me the add-ons that I have are evasion and defense, so it makes me a little stronger, a little harder to hit. And then I usually go into the Shift left click, which is the Aqua Prison or Aqua Jail. Okay, and then depending if the person's on the ground or if the person gets away, if the person's on the ground, I'll usually do the SF, which is my meteor. Okay, and then if I need to put the person on the ground, you got a Q, which is your grab. Okay, so kind of show you what that looks like here if we get an opportunity. Looks like we're gonna have plenty of opportunities here. So we're gonna buff up, defensive buff. We're gonna go in on these guys. Just kill that group. These dudes don't even want a piece of this. Alright, these dudes should probably die right here. No, I'm gonna rotate into this. I got knocked down. I V'd out. Pull a Houdini on them a little bit. And heal up right here. Make sure I don't get caught. It looks like I'm gonna get caught, but no. So we're gonna heal up, buff up. Okay. Try to gank some people from behind. Missed that. And I got knocked down. Okay. It's a bit laggy. So basically, Awaken rotation, you want a WF, that's your fire dash. You want to shift F into it, which is your AoE circle. Depending on that, you can either meteor it with SF, or you can do shift left mouse. And then if you're looking to push back mobs in PvE, you would hold S and left and right mouse button. Okay, we'll show you what a grab looks like. We'll get a grab on someone, and we'll go from there. Alright, so these people are gonna die right here. 2 people, 3. Alright, so we just got these dudes off. We're getting sandwiched right now, so. There's a lot of people I didn't think. You got 3 guilds sandwiching us. So Q's your grab. Your shift E is your 3-minute, makes you really strong buff. So I'm gonna show you right here. You're gonna do like the pre-awaken DPS rotation that I showed you, okay? But I'm doing the defensive. I don't have shift E. So here's the water gun. So we got a few. Well, that's pretty much it